All right, I'm gonna keep the lineup the way the Eagles played with it yesterday, with the same people hurt and everything. You know what I mean? No custom playbook, no nothing. Let's see if the motherfuckers still fit, man. I hate playing these customs, man.
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's the Raiders going up against the Eagles. With that, let's get out to Lincoln Financial Field. Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, thank you. We are just off I-95 at the home of the Eagles, Lincoln Financial Field on the south side of Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Oakland Raiders and the Philadelphia Eagles. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Throwing on first is Wentz. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll make it second down. And a look at the offense that is hoping to put some points up in bunches here in this one.
Here we go now.
On second down, here's Wentz. Being chased out left. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there'll be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. Wentz going to try and throw on third. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. So on fourth down, here's the veteran left-footed punter Donnie Jones to kick it away. Travis Carey back deep for the Raiders. And looking up into the sun, he's able to make the fair catch inside the 20-yard line. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Raiders will take possession. They come out here in the eye. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And partner, following that tackle, you can talk defense or offense. Just want to ask you in general about this Eagles team. It started so hot. Everyone was excited. What has happened in Philly since that 3-0 start?
Well, they've really been a tale of two teams. If you look back at their record, I think they're 4-1 at home. And the defense at home gives up about 13 points per game. On the road, more than double that. and the record flips. I think they're 1-6 on the road now. And Fletcher Cox, one of the better defensive linemen in the league, has now gone 8 straight games without a sack. They need more from him, and they need more from the rest of that defensive front that's supposed to provide pressure.
On second down, here's Carr. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. Third down, 15 yards still needed. From the gun, it's Carr. But he gets this one to Michael Crabtree. And he's able to get up here to the 26. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. 4 yards on the pickup, and on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On first down, Carr. Crabtree with it over the middle. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Offensive starters now. Charles, what about Latavius Murray?
You know how you and I talk about players under the radar sometimes? Latavius Murray definitely qualifies as one of those players. And then you look up, and he's pressing 1,000 yards every year.
Now Carr throwing on second down. Crabtree has it. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Carr to throw on second down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Michael Crabtree there. And now it's third down. And the defense now for the Eagles.
Benny Logan has the body of a defensive end, but the skill set of a defensive tackle. Very difficult for offensive guards to block.
Here's Carr to throw. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. And as the Eagles come back out on offense, let's just talk about their run production in that game you called for them against Cincinnati. You said, what, they were hoping to get 30 rushes out of that game, but they didn't get there, did they?
No, they didn't even come close to that. They want 30 runs strictly from the running back position. They wanted to take Carson Wentz's scrambles and called quarterback runs out of that equation. They ended up combining for 53 rush yards for the entire game. Wendell Smallwood was the lead ball carrier. Darren Sproles played with a broken rib, so they didn't expect to get much out of him running the ball, and they didn't throughout the game.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be a Philadelphia first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They'll come out in the pistol. Wentz now on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 6 there on first.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here. They come up in an offset eye. Wentz to throw on second down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now third down. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
Now Wentz. Aguilar has it. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch,
This must be a sucker day, man. Everybody today is in quitting. Everybody quitting. When they can't get their way, everybody fucking quitting. I said maybe I'm using custom playbook. Nobody want to play nobody with a custom playbook. Motherfuckers just suckers today, man. You can't even get a good game, man. Suckers, man.
This aching pain when you're away, like a burning ship that sets the sails to you. Fingertips, press my lips, make me sing that holy song the way you do. Holy Ghost inside, let it loose and lay it on. Only one that can save me now is you.
Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, Two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's the Eagles going up against the Raiders. With that, we'll get you out to Oakland. So we'll hand it over to our colleagues, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Larry, apart from a 13-year gap in L.A., we are at the home of the Raiders since 1966. But how much longer will they be playing football in Oakland, California? Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Oakland Raiders. Throwing on first down, it's Carr. Now they go screen, it's complete. Only 3 there on the screen, it's second down. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Now, Murray, he had 2 touchdown runs last week, Week 13. Actually became the first Raiders running back to hit double-digit touchdowns in a single season since Marcus Allen did it.
That's impressive, because when you have your name next to Marcus Allen's, you've accomplished something. You've accomplished something in a big way. And what he has done, Murray, is taken away all concerns about whether or not the Oakland Raiders have a running game to complement Derek Carr. Now they have the 1-2 punch, and they're using it to good effect.
They run with Murray, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Now Carr going to give it to Murray on a draw play. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
And the Eagles will go with an extra DB here as they prepare for a stop on third.
Thinking pass all the way.
Open man is Holmes. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. We saw 5 receivers out there, third down from that distance. You had to think quick pass. They were able to get it done.
No doubt about it. Everything went quickly on that play. The processing, getting the ball out, getting it to the proper target, and picking up the first down. Hard to defend. Maybe your only hope is get your hands in the passing lane on the pass rush and try and bat it away.
On first down, Murray. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
All right, partner, despite my eating habits, I'm not big enough to play offensive tackle, nor am I quick enough. But with the defensive ends nowadays and their speed, those guys have to be able to punch and dance, and it's a tough, tough job to contain them.
They go play action for Murray. Now Carr. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. That catch good for 5. It's third down. And we peek at the defense now for Philadelphia.
Fletcher Cox is a first-round pick who has fulfilled his promise. One of the best defensive linemen in the NFL.
Throwing his Carr on third down. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Now, they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense. that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. And the tight end, Zach Ertz, is key in this offense as we get a look at the starters.
Comes out of the factory known as Stanford, which keeps putting out tight ends. Zach Ertz, one of the better ones we've seen in recent years.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's third down. Still in search of the first down after that last completion. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. From midfield. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice you're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They begin the drive with Ryan Matthews. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
On offense, the guy that you want to have the best eyes on the field are your quarterbacks. So you can see everything pre-snap, and then, of course, as the play develops. On defense, oftentimes it's the linebacker. And on this play, his eyes took him right to the ball, and he made a nice tackle.
So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the first.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. It's an integral part of the quarterback run game, and he gets it done very, very well.
You don't like sneaky athletic, do you? That's just kind of a jab in the back.
Yeah, not when it doesn't apply. I think that's a stereotype that needs to be broken down for him.
A first carry for Wendell Smallwood. Stays on his feet. Oh, he's got a little daylight. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Wendell Smallwood, 64 yards. And the Eagles tying this thing up. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So the D-line's going to spread out. On second down, here's Carr. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
I'm glad the camera view changed. Oh, you about to switch it back, dog. You should have kept it where it was at. I love that switch. I like when I alternate back and forth. You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't even use the wagon. I just let it go. But when others get the switch, and I don't care. Let's get it.
Game planning and flexing the tight end out and making him a matchup issue for the defense. They had what they wanted, and he drops the ball.
Man, just couldn't hang on to the slant. So now a 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary. A nickel look. Now Carr, and he comes back with one complete. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. Over the middle, it's Holmes. Give him 8 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments.
I'm a barbecue you. Why would you switch it when you know I'm a beast at the...
Exactly
I don't know why y'all do that. I don't know. I'm a beast. I'm a tell you what.
The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Wentz to throw on second down. And complete to Zach Ertz. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Everybody
well,
thinks
one of his
like,
advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket,
I don't
find
have
over
the
the middle.
camera
That makes things
but
tougher
it also
defensively,
shows
doesn't
me.
it?
Once I push R2, it backs up off
his
it, but it
initial
keeps
spot
you
when he
on
gets
it,
his
though.
drop back completed.
But that's
when
what
you
y'all
have that
dudes
type
do.
of height,
Y'all smarter
he
than
can
everybody
stay
else.
in there. If he's
All
willing
right,
to
let's
take
get
the
it.
hits and just
Oh, this
fire
is
over the
televised
top,
live
which
on
saves
YouTube.
him time
Your
and
Phillies
actually
Finest,
completes the play a little bit
blinky327's.
quicker
You know what I
than it
mean?
normally does for
The stream, I
quarterbacks
got to know how to
slide
play
and
on every
find open
camera, so
space to throw.
good try,
Possible
homie.
run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Time running out here on the play clock. Now the former Oregon man, this is Kenyon Barner. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it third down.
Man, wasn't that long ago that the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker type of a guy. Now, as a defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield and make the play?
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now Wentz on third down. And he hits his man, Matthews. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. They come up in an offset eye. They'll run it with Sproles. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He's brought down that time by a couple of Raiders. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. On second down, here's Wentz. Hurts over the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Zach Ertz, 28 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. And nowadays in NFL football, you have to account for all the receivers, sure, but the tight end's such a weapon, and they prove it right there.
Oh, without a doubt. And we're seeing now the golden age of tight ends catching the football. I go back to Kellen Winslow. To me, he was a prototype of what we're seeing today. We're seeing it each and every week now.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Real Philly Finest live on YouTube, man. Shout out to my man Judy B playing with the Raiders. You know what I mean? Got the camera woggle. You know what I mean? It pushes up a little closer. Oh, it pushes a little closer up on the players, but it's all good. No Philly Finest. Live on YouTube, man. This is what we do. Holla at your man, not your boy.
Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. So out come the Raiders. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing the...
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long. Working from the gun, it's Carr. It's caught by Clive Walford. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
Now Carr again. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. After that incompletion, I got to ask you, did you watch the Madden Classic this last weekend?
How could you miss it? You had to watch that one. How about Spot Me Please, a.k.a. Taylor Robertson from West Virginia over D. Jones 17-3 in the final? That was a terrific, terrific matchup. But for me, watching it, I felt the intensity. It felt like the NFL playoffs, and the finals felt like the NFL Super Bowl. The broadcast quality was tremendous.
Yeah, it was a big deal. How about Spot Me Please after sounding like a coach? Said, very thankful. There was a lot of good competition. I was fortunate to come out on top.
Yeah, when you get the big check, you have a chance to be real humble about it.
Here's Carr to throw. Wide open receiver complete. A good pickup there, a 22.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they could do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold. That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Johnny Holden in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Get out of there.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get across the 20, but only to about the 22-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And a nice gain at 21 yards. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Play clock winding down. First down, a run with Smallwood. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
And how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
Back to Philly. Here we go.
They'll run. It's Barner. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Partner, there are times when I feel a little bit guilty about offering some criticism because I see the thought process here, trying to bounce it outside and gain some yardage. But every now and then you got to think ahead and just take your medicine. Go down. Don't give up anymore.
So 3rd and 15 and an extra defensive back in the game now.
Flooding the passing lanes.
On 3rd and long, It's Wentz. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. He's going to air one out. And it is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. And a great spot to start this drive from here.
We ready? 5 and 8. Come on, baby. Alert. Alert. Zebra. Zebra. All right, here we go. Ready, baby. Alert. Alert. Hey, we're going to rally. Rally. Get up. Let's go. Let's do it. Come on, baby. Alert. Alert.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Red 18. Red 18. Zebra. Zebra. Let's go, baby. Hey, we're going to rally. Rally. Come on, baby. Alert. Alert.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up 3rd down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. He's going to try and go deep again. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Carr and Crabtree hooking up for a big one there. 44 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Now they'll let Olawale have a crack at it. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. And the offense moving quickly to the line. 2nd and goal. Defense digging in again here. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Latavius Murray taking it in from a yard out. And the Raiders have moved out in front. And they're able to run it in. It started with the battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They come out here in the eye. On second down, here's Wentz. Green Beckham has it over the middle. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. A nickelback added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. They'll come out in the pistol. Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Aldon Smith in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They do go for it. It's Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
After that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Wentz now on first down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Back now in the East Bay. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. Second down, 8. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Another pistol look here. Now Barner. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
He let pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts, and it's 3rd down. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And Roberts with it over the middle. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Carr to throw on 2nd down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Hey, we're gonna rally. Rally. We ready?
Halfback sent in motion. From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
So a bullet dodge there defensively. They surrender excellent field position on the kick return, but it winds up not costing them a thing.
And that's a tough sequence of events from an offensive perspective. The inability to get first downs leads to the field goal try. And the inability to cash that in leads to nothing on the scoreboard.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Here we go. 3-19. 3-19. Watch it now, Barney.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Ertz has it left side. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And his pass incomplete. He was looking for Dorial Green-Beckham. And it's 2nd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the 4th quarter, got to feel pretty good as a defense.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And now another one thrown incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And it's 4th down.
And that one was knocked away, and I think the defenders are going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him. And that was a play made by the defense, and it could have been a bigger one.
Now Wentz gotta have this one. And able to complete it to Green-Beckham. 13 yards on the pickup. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Goes underneath for Sproles. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now a first down following that long gain. He's back to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Back to throw. And Matthews has it right side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Now Wentz will keep it. Just a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that'll give them a first.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
And this seemingly endless drive continues. He'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
It's always interesting to watch a player fight his own instincts, because when you're a ball carrier, you're taught to fight for every inch, every yard. But in this situation, the smart play was to get out of bounds, and that's exactly what he did.
That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he is going to lose yardage here. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Raiders are going to win the football game. Though certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be...
I threw it to the wrong man. I had Jordan Matthews wide open in the end zone. Watch this. Watch this play right here. Look. And then he put it on that nut-ass camera. I couldn't see nothing. Look. Right here. Watch. Number 8. Look. Right there. Look. Right the fuck there. Look at that. Look. I seen him going. He even had Ertz parking in the middle of the field. It was my fault. Mm. Beckham didn't block. Look, Beckham missed his fucking block, man. Shit was crazy. I took a good L. So, dude, I ain't use my playbook. Finally, I played somebody didn't quit, man. I had to play like shit. Then he switched the fucking cameras on me. That shit was corny. First two games I played, the dudes quit. That was my fault because I didn't set my roster.
They're way too strong, but ain't nobody saying sorry. The speaker's so blown, no one knows what it is, but we keep it on repeat because we don't want it to end. We got the rest of our lives for the rest of our lives, and the rest of tonight for whatever feels right. We're doing it our way, just acting our age. One day we'll look back, just shaking our heads, but right now we're too fast to slow down just yet. We're doing it our way, just acting our age, just acting our age. There's people here that I just met, but we're acting like we go back. It's 3 a.m., but we ain't done yet, trying our best to make it last. Freedom running through us like an open. We're too high on being young and there's still to race. We've got the rest of our lives for the rest of our lives, and the rest of tonight for whatever feels right. We're doing it our way, just acting our age. One day we'll look back, just shaking our heads.
Let's get it now.
Right now we're too fast to slow down just yet. We're doing it our way, just acting our age. Just acting our age. Just acting our age. We're too loud, we're too proud, we're too high to come back down. We don't think, we don't plan, we stay as long
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Anticipation is mounting for today's game. We've got looking to make an impact. It's the Eagles going up against the Eagles. So with kickoff straight ahead, we'll check in with our broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look live there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and themselves.
Yo, I know we gonna quit. Let's play a couple series, man. Let me get one offensive drive. You get one offensive drive. I know we gonna quit. All right, I know. I'm from Philly, man. I don't play with the ECC, but I ain't never played with them. That's why I said let me get a drive. All right, thanks a lot, player. Oh, you ain't from Philly, are you? Oh, okay. All right, you just like the Eagles. Oh, okay, yeah, that's my team. I'm from Philly, man.
Maybe the 34. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I said, I want to see how you play. You know what I mean? And then I can, if you got something nice, I can take a couple of your plays. You know what I mean?
Wins to throw on 2nd down. Ertz over the middle. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Aguilar has it. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
And fit's the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic. So anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him
right there. I was trying to get him down the middle that time.
In there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
I should have maxed my blocking towards the middle.
On 2nd down, here's
right
Wentz.
there. Ah, come on. Damn, I should have threw it low.
It's incomplete.
Low pass. All right.
And the defense now for the Eagles.
Michael Kendricks is an inside linebacker who can roam sideline to sideline and make plays.
And they're going to go
I like that. One-on-one. Right there. Green Beckham. This should be a catch. Come on, Green.
Incomplete. Had some position, but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
That was good there.
So on 4th down, the Eagles will call on the left foot of Donnie Jones to punt it away. And look here, it's an opening drive fake.
Right there.
And this is incomplete.
I had to work on it. Gotta work on
it. Does not pay off.
Well,
not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it's so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart. In this case, not so genius. I do admire that he went for it.
That's it.
His first look is incomplete. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people.
Yeah, I like that.
The rest of the offense to feel confident.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. Complete on the right side to Green Beckham. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Throwing now is Wentz. Out to his left.
Got him. He should have fumbled that.
Escaping this time as as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Connor Barwin able to get outside the numbers and drop him for a loss of a yard.
What?
That's running out of steam. He left it just short. No good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
It's complete left side to Aguilar. It'll go as a gain of 12. And the Eagles are going to have a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second.
First block got missed. Oh, come on, Agnew. I know I can't win that with Agnew out there. He missed his block.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Now Wentz on third down.
That's a flag. That's a flag. Good flag.
At the midfield
You're
stripe.
giving him the leg. That'd be a flag.
In there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a fourth down. And the longtime NFL punter Donnie Jones on to kick it away. And look at this, another fake.
Yes, court. Ah, shit.
One that's intercepted.
Ah, that was my fault. I like that pattern that it come back on the cover was all for it.
On the final play of this first quarter.
Yeah, one more quarter.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay,
yeah, we can point to that,
if we're in that position again, and I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They don't have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
There they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Wentz going to throw. Green Beckham's got it complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Nice.
Give him 13 yards there on the play.
I like that saying. Since I run up from both sides, and sometimes I take the linebacker and run him right straight in the middle of the play. Like run him right down the middle, right here.
And then let him run.
He's got some space. Green Beckham has it over the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Then we switch
him
up.
The passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Plays right here.
Right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a play call. Because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football. But you do say, guess what? We can throw it well. With a lot of confidence.
Here it is. That's a pick. Oh, come on! That was a pick! Come on! I knew he was going to come right back over there. Come on,
I'm tired of hearing about their lack of hands and
playing
defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Pick! Oh, come on! We hanging on that right there. Come on.
He knocked it away, but obviously you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance and they have any decision to make on fourth down. But things happen so quickly in the end zone in this compressed area of the field that you just happen to knock it away and not allow a touchdown.
And we were scoreless up until this point in the second quarter. Now we finally have a little action.
Let's see where this action takes us. First quarter, no points at all. Now
couldn't get the cutback.
Well, does that signal that we're going to get more as we go along? or will it revert back to what we saw in the beginning of the game?
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
All right, here we go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Ertz has it left side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
He's got time. Going for the deep
Oh,
ball.
come
He
on.
bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot
I
downfield,
should
but
have
it
had
was
the
well
ball.
covered. He's able to get a hand in and knock it
Damn, I
away.
should have my man running my
5 yards
fast
to gain
one.
here on third down.
Let's get this first down.
Hurry up, here we go. Speed.
To throw is Wentz. Oh, he stays up. He's got time in the pocket.
Oh, come on. That was corny right
Nice
there,
catch
man.
there. Made sure the feet were in
Oh,
bounds, and
man, I
they
tried to
were.
run it. Wouldn't let me come out. Push
Here's
the
Donnie
circle to
Jones
spin out that
now. Back
feet.
deep is Darren Sproles.
I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the first down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap on the sideline.
Well, that's third down 101. You got to go to the marker, know where it is. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Eagles take possession.
Watch him now, Barney. No. Check. Patrick.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And his
Okay, he ain't want to catch that. He ain't want to
Charles,
catch
a lot of
that.
discussion this year from us about MVP candidates, understandably so. What about guys who maybe would be in that MVP discussion if their team was performing better?
David Johnson, the running back for Arizona, tracking for over 2,400 yards all-purpose. How about Drew Brees, tracking for
Come on, give me
over
that
5,000 yards passing? And Luke Kuechly from Carolina. He's always in this discussion, but with his injury, that takes him out of it. But how about after he got hurt against New Orleans, the respect from everyone else in the league, the concern about his injury, that tells you about what they think of
Watch
him.
the screen, watch the screen. There you go.
On third and long, it's Wentz.
Oh, he's trying to kick that. That was a
2
good
minutes
catch.
to play here in the
Good catch.
first half.
So
We'll
good,
come
let's
back
go.
to Philadelphia after this.
That's the mistake we was waiting on right there. That's what I'm waiting on.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Here we go on fourth down.
There's
with
nothing there.
Wentz.
Oh, good play. Good play. I
He's
took
got
you
the
out,
first
man.
down as he's up to the
Man, that's
45-yard
like
line.
what's that?
Both
Job,
sides were
tight
holding their
end job
breath there on that
concept. That
fourth
was
down
nice.
play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
On first down, Wentz. Left side, caught by Matthews. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
this one complete left side to Green
Stuck underneath that,
And
man.
they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
No matter how you evaluate quarterbacks, at some point arm strength is going to come into the conversation. I'm really impressed by what I saw on that throw on the out route.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a play fake here on first down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up
Come
a nice second
on.
down for them.
Oh, I'm trying to
Only a
hit
gain
that
of a
rock.
yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains.
All right, I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65.
I couldn't get this for the pick. That was my fault. I had to pick. Ah, stop.
Touchdown.
That's my fault. I stopped. I let the controller go.
Ryan Matthews.
That was my fault. I had it. I was running underneath. I seen it. I seen it coming. I
Eagles
didn't get
add on to
there.
their
Good
lead.
play. Good play.
And they're able to up the lead by one more.
I'm so happy because I seen it. I'm running out with it.
After
The
the
controller
touchdown,
slipped right out my
it's
hand.
Sturgis to
I
send
let
it
the controller
away.
go. Right.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Hey, look at this.
Football.
And you
he
got
was
it
able to
back.
get back on it. He was. So they will get the ball after all, but that could have been a disaster. And Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about just starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big
Oh my
decision.
God! Why did I do that? If I'd have went a little wider out, I had it.
Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. And now they're in the hurry up. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Fresh set of downs here.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Leopard! Here we go!
Throwing on first is Wentz. Looking deep downfield. Touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles are back within a score. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is, if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again,
Right, well,
it could change the time
something you
completion of
got
this game, couldn't it?
You get time.
Now after the touchdown, it's
Only for
Sturgis
2
to
hours
send it
better,
away.
and I'm
That's
not
fielded
right
in the end
back
zone.
on max protection. It's the X Factor
And
that
they'll
did
take this
good.
one
They
near the
returned to
25, call it the 26-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
All right, here we go.
A final shot before half for Wentz.
I tried to strip him. I tried to knock him.
Oh, he slipped right by him. Wow.
I tried to strip him when I ran around the first time. I
Time
missed
for a
him.
break. We've hit
Try to pick
halftime.
that
2
ball,
quarters
push it
down,
R2,
2 still
R,
remain. We
L2.
step aside. This is the NFL
Got
on
away
EA
from him.
Sports. Both teams
Now,
appear
this is
ready for the
the
fight
here.
ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Here it is. Strip.
A nice
Oh, I
job
couldn't
there
get the
as he
strip.
gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done...
Oh, he should have fumbled there, man. Come
The
on.
Eagles get there
Come
for the
on.
sack.
That's a fumble.
Vinny Curry. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Play fake to Matthews. Now it's
We got it.
Wentz.
We got it
He's going
covered.
to look deep down. Oh, this is
Oh,
taken
come
in.
on.
It's
Get out of here. Double coverage. I
He's
knew we
taken
got it.
down, but not
Double
before getting
coverage.
this
You need
across
to catch.
midfield and just shy of the 40. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and
Yeah, that's a
goes,
good
just
play.
runs
Ow,
past
that's a
people.
good play. That's a good
Sometimes
play.
you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. From the red zone now, Wentz. Complete on the right side to Green Beckham. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
On second down, Ryan Matthews.
Oh my God, I ain't get no pressure
inside
on
the
that side.
5 at the 4. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. But 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open.
Oh, come on. Good play. Good. Hey, that was the wrong people.
And the Eagles had 6 to lead. It's good to make it 17-7.
Hell no, I missed that kick.
Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. That's fielded in the end zone. Last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
I waited too
And a
late
big
this time.
turnover
That was
there
good.
as
That
his
was
guys
good.
will get the football back. Here comes the
Yeah, I
Eagle
waited
offense
too late
now
this
as they get
time.
set to take over here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the
Hey,
offensive
get
coordinator
back,
and the
come
head
on,
coach.
there.
Thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. So 2nd and 10 here.
Detroit! Detroit! No, Jack, Patriot! All right, here we go.
Back to the air on 2nd down.
Hey,
Wentz.
oh, hey, come on. That was a perfect pass. If that wasn't perfect, it was a pick.
So the offense lining up 1st and 10.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of
You
arm
just
strength
gotta,
of the quarterback and timing
roll
by
out.
the
Oh,
receiver.
you got me looking for the roll out. That's a good play. I had everybody going to the roll out. That was
12 yards
nice.
there as they move the chains. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down. On 1st down, Wentz. Flush to his right. And some room to maneuver.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
And his guys
Come
will
on.
take over at their own 44-yard line. And now the Eagles offense back out onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And that leads to a Philadelphia first. And they're going to speed things up here.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this much.
Trying to set up the
Oh, I should have seen it. I knew you started that. Good
And
dude.
his
Good
guys will
dude.
set up shop
I knew
at
you saw it.
midfield
I
at the
knew you saw
50-yard
it.
line.
Good.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the
Oh,
ball
that's
really
big.
well.
That's big.
In a double
That's
coverage,
big.
and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nolan Carroll.
Oh, I couldn't even get my run to block it
Past the
set up.
20-yard line. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is...
Oh, I couldn't get that time. 1 second.
But oftentimes,
Damn, I seen it. 1 second, he's wide open.
reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
Well, no kickers on the field right now, but did want to
Oh,
discuss
here we go.
Justin Tucker.
Here we go. Oh, what block? Come on, I made the wrong cut.
And his coach suggesting maybe in jest
Damn, I made one wrong
For
cut.
that. What do you think?
One more right cut, he's
I
gone.
like the fact that he brought it up and turned it into a topic of conversation. I'm very leery about gimmicking
Here we
up
go,
the
getting
game.
back to it.
I
Come on,
like
look
the
at this.
authenticity of our game as
Don't
it is.
try to strip
I
me.
don't want to see people getting that, but
Yeah,
also
yeah,
we're aiming for the goalpost, and everybody's got to go out and get this big-legged kicker who can do that and just give a point or maybe, you know, move the starting point for the defense. No, I'm not in favor, but it's a
Hey,
good
get that money.
discussion point.
Get that money.
Targets Jordan Matthews, and it's
Get that
caught.
money.
A good pick up there at 20 yards.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunky yardage picked up there.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz.
Oh, I was going to take off with him. I'm going to take off.
They got him for a sack.
I'm taking off with him. He's
Second
off to the
down, offense
race.
behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. They come out 5 wide,
Ah.
throwing on the right side. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense
go, baby.
responds.
Let's go,
It's
baby.
2nd and 13 now.
Make it work.
All right, here we go. Leopard!
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. Stepping up, he'll try
We
and
take
work it
that.
inside
We
the
take
30
that.
to the 29
We
yard
take
line.
that.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And they're going to have a 3rd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now Ryan Matthews on 3rd down.
We get that
And
money.
he's gonna
Come on, let's go,
first
baby.
down
Let's
as
go.
they bring him down at
Let's
the
go.
23.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
To throw, it's Wentz.
Come on, let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. First down and goal. The offense knocking on the door.
Oh, come on. He's supposed to get in there.
A couple of yards as he gets it down.
Come on,
Now the
baby.
Eagles gonna
Let's go,
signal
baby.
for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we
Go,
step
baby. Let's
aside
go.
here in the 4th quarter.
All right, here we go. Boom, landing!
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. And
I ain't with that. I ain't with that. He couldn't get deep in the end
drives the
zone.
ball free
He wouldn't get
and
deep in
brings
the
up
end zone.
3rd
I was
down.
feeling deep, but he wouldn't go deep.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second
like that.
half.
I
I
like
think it's a
that.
little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it.
319! 319! Leopard! Leopard!
They'll come out in the pistol. Wentz now on 3rd and goal. And for
Come
by
on.
the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the
Random
12-yard
bullshit
line.
ass
The
Patterson,
Eagles
man.
coming out as they get ready. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do it.
Come on. Ain't no more of that. Ain't no more of that without. Let's go,
A
baby.
lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him throw in another one.
They'll run it now. Out of the gun.
Ain't nowhere to go. Ain't nowhere to
So
go.
he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way. And quickly, they get to the line. From his end zone, it's Wentz on 3rd and long.
Come on, man. Come on.
And he's going to get
He
this
got
one
lost
all the
in the
way
track.
up
They
past the
robbed me on that
20.
play, man. Come on.
Defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this
They
passing
robbed
game.
me on
Not
that
at all. Look
play.
at
It
the
was
confidence that's
not how
exhibited
you
here
supposed to
with
get
that
out
type
there.
of a lead. Clock on their side. Instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up
That's a
first
good
downs
pick.
and keeping the football.
Left side, caught by Matthews.
Oh, come on,
Get this
Timber.
one across the 35. It's a pick
Damn,
up
good
of
stuff,
14
good
there.
stuff.
And it'll be a Philadelphia first down. He's played a great game that continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to
Oh,
ride
get
all the
out
way
of
to the
here.
finish.
Get out of here.
The
Give me
strategy would tell
20
you
you
run
for me.
the
Just like a touchdown.
Philadelphia.
Give me 20 you for me. It's man, you got a 1-yard line. You supposed to get out of there, man.
When they
Don't
drew
do
that
that,
up, I don't
man.
think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL,
I knew he was coming with a run route.
Former wide receivers, or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs, they just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because there's confidence happening.
Man, look at this. Look at this team. They're making matter for us.
At the 34-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
I think I got one player spot, man.
Looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Second down following the incompletion. Wentz will try again on second down. And that one got tipped through everything.
Ain't that cool? Not the kick. I had it in my hand.
I expect someone to
I read another one. A tune on my red.
Usually a great amount of
It
boxes
ain't come over nothing.
In this case, no one came up with it.
Now Wentz on third down. Dancing, and he can't find anywhere to go.
And I blitz and no one get through.
Now the Eagles
And I blitz and no one got through.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And tough starting field position here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Here's incomplete. Jordan Matthews, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Now Wentz. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A gain of 39 that time. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense.
Right,
you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Back to the air on second down. Wentz finding time. He's going to let this one go deep. Time for a break.
Oh my God! You see
He
that?
had a good shot there for his third pick of the game. Instead it's third down.
Man. I'm holding the button. I didn't touch it. I held the button.
Again, it's Wentz. He's going to let it
That's a
fly.
touchdown.
And
That's
that's going to
touchdown.
be caught front. Eagles touchdown.
I seen him. He's one-on-one. I'm like, wait a minute. He's one-on-one. That's a
2
touchdown.
catches, 2 touchdowns here so
Anytime
far.
I see one man,
And the
if you're
Eagles
taking
get a
you
score
anywhere away
closer.
from him, he's going to score.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion.
That was
doesn't it?
nice one on the head
Now,
of the
it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
It's a good one.
And the Eagles
that was a
team
good
able
one.
to cover
Right to
it
the
up.
wrong man,
Maybe
though.
they
Still
needed a
good.
miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. Ryan Matthews. Touchdown.
That was nice. That was nice. That was nice.
Ryan
And I had that all out
Second
beat up the
touchdown
middle.
of the night. And the Eagles Eagles add 6 to their lead.
Ah, couldn't get there. That's
So
what
the
you call
second
running
time
right by the
tonight,
ball.
he has hit the end zone, Charles.
Some people just have a natural nose for the end zone, and he's exhibiting that here in this game. Big-time job, and of course, he's got to pat the backs of the offensive line.
Yeah, they can't be lost in the shuffle. They're vital. On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. On the return there, gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember
Pressure too much this time. Down he goes.
We got rid of
Now
Jason
whistles
Peters like
come
he
in.
wasn't
We're going to
nothing.
get a timeout here by the offense.
Jason
That'll leave it
Peters
with
ain't
just
do
one
anything
remaining in
over
this
there.
fourth quarter of play.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Wentz to throw on second down.
Hey, there we go.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Here's Wentz to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatch.
Touchdown.
For the Eagles.
Double tap. That was a double tap.
A 24-yard touchdown.
I had to double tap to get that one. I saw double tap.
And this one through the uprights and good.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Here it is.
And the Eagles are going
That was a good one. That was a good one. I say it once I get the key on there. Oh, he gave it to you. Get out of here.
And I know we
get out of here. Oh my God, they robbed me.
Data says that when a team's expecting
They robbed me on that one. That was mine. That was perfect.
The team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number.
Did you see that pick six? They robbed me again. Oh my God, they robbed me.
3% of the time you win the game.
But listen, I don't think I mean, hitting the button, I don't think I'm holding on to it. Then one time the controller fell out my hand, so. But that was pick six right there. Oh my God, they robbed me.
Offense still needing 10 yards, second down. They'll come out in the pistol. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Wentz. Hurts over the middle.
I couldn't stop that. There's no way I sneaked through it, but it didn't get me there fast.
That one goes for 24 yards. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
I was trying to strip. I had that R1, hitting that R1 hard.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Wentz again here on 2nd and 10.
Get this in here, man. That's crazy.
That's crazy, man.
I'm dropping so many 50 game, man.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. He had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys did not play offense.
Ah, look at that there, man. I can't do nothing.
Incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Wentz going to go on 4th down.
Hey, good play. Good play right behind Baldwin. It's good
He'll
stuff.
take it into the
That's good stuff, man. Good game, man. Even though I would have preferred to run the ball over it more, but you know what I mean. I was looking at that nice play right there. Underneath, I ain't noticed you not run that one on me though. The underneath is on.
He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
All right, to the house, to the house. Here we go. All right, big guy, you have a good one, man. All right.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Yeah, I was throwing the ball. I was having fun with
We
it.
had some action all the way down.
I threw a kick at the end in the end zone, though. I don't see that onside kick, man.
The best part about it is just...
I don't see that onside kick, man. But they ain't gonna show you the onside kick. That's a touchdown. Look at that. He got his forearm in by the chalk. Like, that's crazy. Let me check my alternate team out.
Show me what you like. Hey, y'all put money, I can match it for ya. I'm in this f***ing all white fit, looking like a brick and all them zippers on a jacket on ya. He got a thing for a Latin. He wanna hear a little Spanish? I told him it ain't practice it. I'm about to fill you up with Spanish. Rock up with the click and I ain't looking like the side in this. I'm the opposite cause I'm the main event in boxing and it has the time been ticking. I've been out here playing my position. I'm about to get it now. Ain't no one about to block my hit. Cause someday, something come along. Someone tell me I'm somewhere, doing alright. Somewhere, somebody there, someone, somebody there. One day will be the love of my life, but not tonight though. Hey, I'm only here for a minute. Bet you want a girl to keep it independent, and I know you gotta like a girl that's this appealing. Get you caught up in the moment, then I'll get you in your feelings. Tell your boys that you gon' meet them later on. Both of us are so taxi, leave the meter on. First time you out in Cali, never tried no strong, so you gon' have some stories to tell when you take it back home and tell them one time, Snowy always showed you what it's like. Leave you sleepy like the call the umpire. Get you out and get you rolling, get you gotta go. I got a flight up in the morning on someday, something come along. Someone tell me I'm somewhere, doing alright. Somewhere, somebody there, somebody there. One day I'll be the love of my life, but not tonight though. He tryna catch me in my feelings, but he don't know that I'm the though. Shout out to my that can get it independent and ain't looking for no love though. He tryna catch me in my feelings, but he don't know that I'm the though. He tryna stunt and give me drinks. I got the bottles in the section and I promise to pay.
Yeah, I've been killing it. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been now they with this. Yeah, I've been killing it. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been now they with this. Yeah, I've been killing that. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been killing that, flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been killing that. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist, flicking that wrist. Let me tell you about the young man. Matter of fact, I'ma let Push tell that. Take it by the old man. Had to change her heart and then fell back. Old man lived a long life. Walked around with a long way like Jesus, that Colombiana. That's mere models like. Yeah. Look at the flick of that wrist. I'm feeling like Leonardo. Let me paint the picture. I might need a bottle. On the road to success, I can fit a throttle. That Michelangelo, hundreds in the envelope. Type when I write. And that old man had to change her heart. Wish he knew it back from the start. Like looked around, seen his wife on the military all over the whole compound. Soon as he seen it, I swear it, I mean it, my man was gone quicker than dominoes. He in jail, everyone falling like dominoes. Yeah, I've been killing it. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been now they with this. Yeah, I've been killing it. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been now they with this. Yeah, I've been killing that. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been killing that, flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been killing that. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist, flicking that wrist.
Clockwise, counterclockwise, realest in the top 5. Other 4 ain't rapping. I'm just repping for the side. Yeah, that's coastlines, Panama for the boat rides. Worth billions, and we ain't even need showtime. Just money counters and kitchenware. Condo with a in there. We got rich in there. Been a trophy since Hawaiian Sophie. Curry over Kobe. We shooting. Splash Brothers with the add in soda. Good fellas to my Aureliotis. Shades of blue, I admit you. Let the sky fall, let it rain on you.
Yeah, I've been killing it. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been with this. Yeah, I've been killing it. wrist. Yeah, I've been killing that. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist, flicking that, killing that, flicking that wrist.
If you try to shut us down, we'll show you just how we get down. And just to even up the score, we're coming kicking down.
Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Coming up, we've got a good one in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Redskins. The Eagles enter this one knowing that this game could very well be won or lost down in the trenches. From an offensive perspective, they'll need to keep their quarterback upright to have a chance, and defensively, it's going to be about containing the running game. We're in for a frigid one in Philly. We're off to Lincoln Financial Field to say hello to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Throwing, Cousins. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. This is the running back, Powell. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And we've got a dandy here. 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Short yardage, Cousins under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A first-time Pro Bowler from 2015, Fletcher Cox, with a big-time sack on 3rd down, and it'll be a loss of 7.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. We get a glance at the Redskins defense as they go back out there now. They forced the punt the last time, got off the field. I'm sure some of your D coordinators through the years, you liked when you heard those words, get off the field.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Or maybe you didn't like it when you heard those words.
It depended on when they were yelling them. But in this situation, absolutely perfect. Get off the field, force a punt, let the offense take over and do their thing, and it resulted in a field goal.
Well, we'll see if they can do that again. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. And you really can't pin that one on the quarterback, Charles. The O-line, they've got to protect that.
And they know it. That's their meal ticket. They want to take care of the big guy behind them. In this case, they let him down.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Here's Coleman. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give them 11 on the gain there. And it'll be 1st down, Eagles.
And that run was what a lot of people called explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
The play clock's running down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They come out here in the I. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Coleman now. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Coleman, and able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Now let's go.
This is Coleman. And now they're inside. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
And they'll run it here. And he'll be the Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. They come out here in the I. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And it's 3rd down and goal from the 4. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And Sturgis able to knock it through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. Nothing easy about that one in these elements in the snow, but he's able to put it home in what looks to be the game winner.
And you know, I had problems with the footing just walking from the bus to the stadium. I can't imagine being called to kicking this stuff with the game on the line. But he appeared to have zero issues whatsoever.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. He'll look to throw. Josh Doxson's got it complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. They'll get 23 yards there. And it'll be first down, Washington. And 1 second remains. They just do spike it in time. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. I'm Larry Ridley as we get
from midfield. Here's Wentz. He's got time. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Grady Jarrett able to drop him for a loss of 4. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman, calling a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran now a nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is in a running back drop.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. Sliding out of the pocket. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. That one good for 12 yards. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Wentz now on 1st down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
Ben Watson was the intended target, the tight end, and it's 3rd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after, and that brings up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Green 39! Green 39! No, check, Patriots!
Wentz going to go on 4th down. And he connects with Ertz. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
Now let's go!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Over the middle, Dorsett. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Caleb Sturgis now for the point after. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. They go play action here on 1st down. He's got time in the pocket. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. And on 2nd and 10 now. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. To the left side here for Eifert. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's 4th and 4.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
With it is Jackson. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. Now here's the Falcons defense getting set to go again. And we're going to get a peek at some of the hits that have helped them get this first half lead.
And you know how the best hits happen? By being really good on that side of the ball in terms of fundamentals, being in the right spot, diagnosing plays well, and being there at the point of attack. They are really making it happen.
Let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90! Right there.
On 1st down, Wentz. He's going to air one out. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Hurry up, here we go!
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So a big sack on 2nd down. Now let's see what the offense has in store for 3rd.
All right, here we go. Green, 39!
In motion right comes Jackson. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. Back deep for Atlanta, Devin Hester.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
So out come the Falcons now. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Wesley Woodyard. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Wentz going to throw. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaunt alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout, and now we're set to get going. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Wentz now on 1st down. And some space here. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. That's caught at the 2. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now they've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And apparently that's all, Larry. So much for the halftime report. We'll see you in the postgame. We're ready to get to the 3rd quarter. This one taken just inside the 10. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line.
It's the 3rd quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
The Falcons defense gearing up as they take the field. They had a pretty solid first half. Not many adjustments, but I guess there's probably always some adjustment. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. It's the 1st-round pick from a year ago, Bud Dupree. Leading the surge there, he drops him for a loss of 6. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. They find some open field here. And he lost the football. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put it up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
Nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
They come up in an offset eye. Here's Powell. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. And this is going to be caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Why know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time. Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and that'll push the lead up to 17. So put another 3 on the board, and all things considered, a good opening drive here to begin the third quarter.
It sure was. I think as a head coach, you're happy to come out and put a little drive together, take the 3 points, and build on your lead.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves him needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Wentz now on 1st down. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
All right, here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The second-year man, Vic Beasley, able to drop him for a loss of a couple. And now they're in the hurry-up. On play action, Wentz. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target. Now 4th down.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Wentz. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
No, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. They come out here in the I. They'll run again. Again, it's Powell. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. They come up in an offset I. From midfield, here's Wentz. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
My good friend, I'm just going to pose the question to you. Did that look like a pass that he should have thrown?
Now, the rookie probably needs to be a little bit more careful in these situations.
Yeah, that throw will turn him into a veteran quicker, but not in the way that he wants. He wants to learn his lessons by making good throws, not throws like that.
Throwing is Wentz, and he connects with Ertz. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Here we go now.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, but they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
And he's got some space here. And he slides to avoid the hit. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. On first down, Wentz steps away to his left, and he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll throw it. Wentz looking for his running back, and he's got him. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd gone to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They go again with Davis. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
Let's go. No. Leopard.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will have the highlights and analysis of this first half from ours. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Tevin Coleman taking it in. And the Eagles get a score closer. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. On first down, Ryan. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
On second down, here's Ryan. And Stills over the middle. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. He's got Sanu. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now Ryan on first down. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think they were looking at something out central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Ryan will throw again. Caught. Eifert over the middle. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. From midfield now, here's Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So second down, 3 yards to go now. Play action. Ryan finding time. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. Second down now after the pass completion. Throwing again. Ryan can't find anyone open. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 20, 10, 5. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
It's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Point after now from Sturgis. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Okay, so Larry apparently giving us the silent treatment all of a sudden, and we're going to skip ahead to quarter number 3. This one taken just inside the 10. Deshaun Jackson off to the races. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 91 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. That one good for a 91-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Caught it just inside the 10 at the 9, and his feet did the rest. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. We put our attention now on the Eagles' defense. While we may be tied, this crew, they could tighten up some here in the second half.
I think the word at halftime was enough. Because that's what defensive coordinators always say. All right, we're still tied. We're doing okay, but enough. No more points given up. So let's see what adjustments they've made or if they just increase their play to the level where they don't give up any more points.
They'll be trying to keep them at bay here on this drive. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They go again with Powell, and he's got room. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
How many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
It's caught. Stills, right side. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
They run with Powell. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And they only need a little bit here. 3rd down and very short. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Going deep here for... It's caught inside the 25. A gain of 32 that time.
Okay, 3rd and short, the mindset of the defense, probably playing the run first. But if you're playing any type of pass coverage, tight coverage, press coverage, and offenses often convert their routes at that point and go farther downfield. And that paid off in a big way for them on that one. A big-time catch.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Powell. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
One thing I know, defensive coaches love it when they don't have to invite their players to the party. This strong safety, you never have to ask him twice to help him run support. He's going to arrive and in a bad mood.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. And that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead. So they don't get a touchdown here on this opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think you still say mission accomplished as they come away from it with the lead.
Absolutely. You got to apply the pressure here, make the other guys play catch-up for a while, and now you just hope your defense can step up and protect the lead.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first. And they're going to speed things up here. From the gun on third down, Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll give it to him right up the gut. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Wentz to throw on second down. Right side caught by Jackson. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? They come up in an offset eye. Going to give this time to the tailback. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Second and very short here, less than a yard. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They come out here in the eye. Time running out here on the play clock. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
And when all you want to do is keep your drive going, quarterback sneak's a great call, isn't it? Pick it up. Get a new set of downs.
And on 3rd down, usually you think 4th down quarterback sneak. There, though, it worked on 3rd. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Play clock winding down. They'll run with Davis. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range. They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
For so many years, I was convinced it was a myth, because you always hear about the smaller running back. Oh, he gets lost, you can't find him, and sometimes that's part of his genius. But it's true. You get behind big offensive linemen, the defensive line guys trying to find him, trying to peek around people to see him, and he gets lost. But this guy gets lost in a good way for his offense, picking up big yardage.
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39. Green.
First down and goal to go from the 7. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you want two.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. It's a sneak. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
And that was an impressive drive. But I think we're going to talk about being way more impressive because of who led them. A rookie quarterback in that spot, putting his team in front, that's big league.
Now Sturgis on to add the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's a spot.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. One last shot for Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Faster than a hairpin trigger. Don't you say, don't you say it. Don't say, don't you say it. One breath, it'll just break it. So shut your mouth and run me like a river. Shut your mouth, baby, stand and deliver. Holy hands, pulling, make me a sinner. Like a river, like a river. Shut your mouth and run me like a river. Choke this love till the veins start to shiver. One last breath till the tears start to wither. Like a river, like a river. Shut your mouth and run me like a river. Tales of an endless ride. Cursed is a fool who's willing. Can't change the way we are. One kiss away from killing. Don't
Welcome in, everyone, to another edition of the NFL and Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store between the Chicago Bears and the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles come into this one ready to roll, but they know it won't be easy. As across the field with him,
Shotgun now for Wentz. Left side, it's Dorsett. A gain of 6 there on first. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Let's go!
On second down, here's Wentz. Able to shake him off. All kinds of time. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down.
The Bears have put an extra defender in the secondary on third down.
Yep, they're in the nickel.
Let's go!
Working from the gun, Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. And they hit him. He throws misses. This one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. But down 2 scores. I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. It didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Here's the option going right. And now he'll tuck it and run. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
On 3rd down, Cutler checks it underneath to Langford. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a gain of... Now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here comes Robbie Gould for the Bears field goal try. This to make it a 3-score game late. And Gould is able to put it through, and that'll push the lead up to 17. And you figure with that, this game's pretty well out of reach.
It would take a heck of a comeback at this point. Being 3 scores down, I think that's too much to ask with time winding down here in the 4th.
On the return, here's Dree Archer. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. They'll come out in the pistol.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Here's Wentz to throw. Over the middle, Dorsett. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. 23 yards on the play. And quickly, they get to the line. To throw is Wentz. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Wins to throw again. And he connects with Ertz. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
He's got time. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Carson Wentz. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. But This one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Bears, and it appears they're going to win this game. And now working their way back onto the field, the Eagles defense. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. Cutler kneels on it, and that should just about do it. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams...
Wentz. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 12 yards on the pickup, and the Eagles are going to have a first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Here we go now. Green, 39. Green.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Throwing on first is Wentz. Drops it off for Coleman. It's a gain of 17 that time. And it'll be first down, Eagles.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Wentz throwing on second down. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the back now at Soldier Field. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. First and goal from the 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On play action, it's Wentz. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Brandon Cooks from 4 yards out. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Time is starting to run out, really becoming a factor. We'll see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back to the offense. Langford again. And some room to roam now. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. So they're leading. They have possession of the football. And certainly this is where they just want to milk the clock. Cutler now to throw on third down. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And it's 4th and 3.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they run successful.
Here's Jackson. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Wentz now on first down. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll look to throw. Right side caught by Jackson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Back to throw. Over the middle, Dorsett. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Philip Dorsett, 52 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Love the excitement we've got going here. If they just scored the touchdown, they're down by 1. How much fun is it now to figure out the possibilities? Kick the extra point and tie it. Go for 2 if they're really feeling in a gambling mood. What do you do in this situation?
Think you kick the PAT.
Yeah, I do too. Kick it, get my defense ready, and try and stop them one more time.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Fielded about a yard deep. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Eagles defense. They work their way back onto the field. They're hoping to get the stop, get it into OT, but actually is a takeaway on your mind or just overtime?
You're actually hoping for a gift. Because in this situation, you know they're thinking about taking care of the football as well. And you have...
Now Cutler in trouble. He lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Throwing now is Cutler.
He's got time in the pocket. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taken in at the 22. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. We focus our attention on the Bears defense now. The situation, tie game. They're just hoping to keep it that way, aren't they?
They are, and right now everything is really being dictated by how they're going to attack offensively. Will they take a knee and just try and get to overtime?
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Brandon Cooks in the final minute, and the Eagles have moved out in front.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers to the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Point after now from Sturgis. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back to throw. Caught right side is Jeffrey. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And they're going to speed things up here. He's back to throw. And Jeffrey's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Cutler to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard.